top 5 best lightsaber fights. And remember, it's my list. I'm right. Number 5, we're going to have Obi-Wan versus Vader in A New Hope. The stakes behind this one, Obi-Wan needing to die in order for Luke's arc to carry on. Obi-Wan finally losing to Anakin, even though he lets him win, obviously. This one is perfect. I love it. I don't care that it's a slower lightsaber fight like the new generation likes to cry about. This is still the first lightsaber fight on screen, and it is perfection. Number 4 is Ahsoka versus Vader in Rebels. The emotion behind this one when Ahsoka won't accept the fact that Anakin is Darth Vader and he has turned, to where she finally hears his voice after breaking off the right side of his mask, is just gut-wrenching. Number 3, I'm going to have Maul versus Obi-Wan in Rebels. Again, not the most exciting lightsaber fight, but the stakes behind it and the emotion, and Maul finally collapsing into Obi-Wan's arms and asking, is this boy the chosen one, like we thought? That alone, the stakes, how Obi-Wan takes all 3 different positions, from Alec Guinness to Ewan McGregor, it's just absolute perfection. Before my top 2, I want to give an honorable mention to Vader versus Luke in Return of the Jedi and Empire. Both of those are great. In my number 2, it's going to be Anakin versus Obi-Wan on Mustafar. The most iconic of all the lightsaber fights, hands down. We all grew up on it. And it is just absolute peak cinema. I love it. And this may be the most emotional fight in all of Star Wars. But at my number 1, it's going to be the Siege of Mandalore, Ahsoka versus Maul. Absolute just cinematic perfection. The way that they fight each other, they're both just in their own kind of way, separate from the entity that they think they belong to. Ahsoka obviously leaving the Jedi Order, and Maul really not being a Sith anymore, just doing his own thing and really just wanting Obi-Wan. And those two fighting for what they both think is the greater good. Maul trying to explain to Ahsoka Palpatine's plan for Anakin, and Ahsoka just not believing him. It makes that fight of Ahsoka versus Vader that much more emotional in Rebels. But this fight is the best lightsaber fight in all of Star Wars.